What if I told you there's an investment available to Filipinos that's currently distributing an annualized yield of around 7%, while investing in some of the biggest companies in the world like Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet, and Meta? Sounds amazing, right? But before you rush to invest, here's one question you need to answer. Where does that income actually come from? Because if you don't understand that, you might end up buying the wrong investment for the right reasons. Today, we're talking about one of the newest UITFs in the Philippines, the ATRAM Nasdaq Equity Income Feeder Fund. We'll discuss how it works, its historical performance, why it's able to pay monthly distributions, the risks involved, and whether it's a good fit for Filipino investors. Welcome back to Thrifty Finance Vision PH. Let's get started. What is the ATRAM Nasdaq Equity Income Feeder Fund? Simply put, this fund allows Filipinos to invest in some of America's biggest companies through a single investment. Instead of buying individual U.S. stocks yourself, the fund invests almost all of its assets in the JPMorgan Nasdaq Equity Premium Income Active UCITS ETF, a professionally managed fund that focuses on two objectives: generating regular income while still offering the potential for long-term capital appreciation. The portfolio includes familiar names like Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet, Meta, Tesla, Broadcom, Micron, and Walmart. In fact, technology companies make up the largest portion of the portfolio, reflecting the innovation-driven nature of the Nasdaq market. So in one investment, you're gaining exposure to many of the companies shaping artificial intelligence, cloud computing, semiconductors, and digital technology. How has the fund performed? Since this fund only launched in January 2026, it doesn't yet have a long track record. That means it's far too early to judge whether it will consistently outperform other investments over many years. However, its early performance has certainly attracted attention. As of April 30th, 2026, the APHP unit class had grown to more than $3.26 billion in assets under management, showing that many investors have already taken interest in this new fund. Since inception, the fund has posted returns of approximately 15.14% for the APHP units, 13.9% for the DPHP units, and 13.84% for the AUSD units. Those are encouraging numbers. But remember, past performance, especially just a few months of it, is never a guarantee of future returns. Now let's discuss the feature that's generating the most excitement: the monthly distributions. Based on its latest disclosure, the fund's recent annualized distribution yield has been around 8.5% for the PHP and USD distributing share classes. That's certainly attractive. But here's where many investors make a mistake. They see an 8% yield and immediately assume they're earning an 8% return. That's not necessarily true. Imagine owning a fruit tree. Every month, you harvest fruit and sell it. That's your income. But the value of the tree itself can still increase or decrease. The same thing happens here. The monthly distributions are only one part of your total investment return. The other part is capital appreciation, or how much the value of your investment grows over time. As investors, we should always focus on total return, not just dividend yield. So where does the monthly income come from? This is what makes the fund different. Most technology companies don't pay particularly high dividends. So how can the fund distribute income every month? The answer is a strategy called covered calls. Here's a simple example. Imagine you own a house. Someone approaches you and says, "I'm thinking about buying your house someday. While I decide, I'll pay you a fee today for the option to buy it later." Whether they buy the house or not, you still keep the fee. That's essentially what this fund does with many of the stocks it owns. The underlying JPMorgan fund sells covered call options on its existing portfolio. In exchange, it receives option premiums, which become an additional source of income for investors. According to the fund's disclosure, this strategy also helps reduce portfolio volatility by converting market volatility into option premium income. But nothing in investing is free. The trade-off is that if technology stocks suddenly surge much higher, the fund may give up part of that upside because of the options it sold. In simple terms, you're exchanging some future growth for more consistent income today. While the strategy is attractive, investors also need to understand the risks. First, this is still an equity fund. If U.S. technology stocks decline, the value of the fund can also fall. Second, Philippine peso investors are exposed to currency movements because the underlying investments are denominated in U.S. dollars and are generally not hedged. A weaker dollar relative to the peso could reduce your returns in peso terms. Third, those monthly distributions are not guaranteed. The amount can vary depending on market conditions, and the fund itself notes that paying out income may reduce the net asset value per unit because cash is leaving the portfolio. So, is the ATRAM Nasdaq Equity Income Feeder Fund worth considering? If you're looking for a fund that combines exposure to some of the world's largest technology companies with the potential for regular monthly income, it's certainly an interesting option. But don't invest just because you see an 8% distribution yield. Instead, ask yourself one important question. What is my investment goal? If you're young and focused on maximizing long-term growth, a pure growth fund may better suit your needs. But if you're building a portfolio for retirement, looking to supplement your income, or simply prefer receiving regular cash flow while still participating in the growth of the U.S. stock market, this fund may deserve a place on your watch list. At the end of the day, successful investing isn't about chasing the highest dividend. It's about understanding where your returns come from. Because the smartest investors don't just ask, how much does it pay? They ask, how does it make money? And does that strategy fit my financial goals? And that's the real lesson behind the ATRAM Nasdaq Equity Income Feeder Fund.